papers for tomorrow's, better you focus on your papers. All right? Better you focus on your papers. All right. Okay. So, okay, already recorded. Okay, so that you can just, yang lain boleh fokus lah. For those who didn't have any papers for tomorrow, you can just focus for today's class, eh? So we go through first on formatting. So in terms of formatting, so it's like this, eh? Same goes with last semesters. So you will get the answer, which is, the questions consist of two parts. So the first part is 4 questions, part A, and for part B also 4 questions. Both are 4 questions and you have to answer all questions in the answer booklet. Okay, you will get the answer booklet in yellow color tu kan. So you just write your answer in exam answer booklet. So please make sure, because as we can see the trend for UPTM, increasing numbers of people who been caught of cheating, yang meniru. So please try your best not to cheat, okay? All right, so do not bring any materials including your notes.
Baby,
Yeah.
nak main kau ada basah kan?
Huh? Apa ni
Hmm?
Anissa? Anissa, you cakap dengan siapa? Baby, you babykan I ke apa ni? Anissa, you want to ask questions?
No, no, madam.
Asal aku dengar dia panggil baby tadi ya? Kau baby ke siapa ni Anissa? Ha? Your baby ada kat situ
Kawan
ke?
tadi.
Dah, fokus balik. Okay? Alright, so again, a good reminder for you, for those who have papers tomorrow, maybe you can just focus on your papers, because later on I will post this tonight's punya class in Google Classroom, so that you can maybe revise for tomorrow's. All right, so let's just go through for the formatting. Again, this question paper consists of two parts, parts A and also part B. You have to answer it in answer booklet. And please do not bring any materials, not even your notes and so on, because the latest rules imposed by UPTM is for those who are been caught for cheating. So for next semester, you will be suspended for 1 semester. So meaning that if you want to take again this subject, okay, maybe suspend 1 semester, maknanya the following, you are not taking this subject for the following semester. Okay, so another 1 semester, then only you can sit for this examination. All right, so let us just go through. Okay, part A is a short structured questions, meaning that short structured is a short essay. Okay, usually the marks is 4 marks or the highest mark is 6 marks. So far slide jalan tak? I mean the PDF jalan tak?
Jalan, madam.
Jalan, okay. So
Jalan,
remember,
madam.
all right, good. So later on, this one 4 marks for, 4 marks is short essay and also 6 marks for short essay. So even though you call as a short structured questions, so if I jadi student, I will just write anything that I know about the the answer. All right, so maybe half of this page of this your answer booklet. All right, so this is a short structured. We have 4 questions. So every question consists of the 4 chapter. The 4 chapters is 6, 7, 8, 9. Betul tak? Product, price, place. Is it
Betul,
correct?
madam.
Yes, product, 6, 7, 8, and also 9. Product, price, place, and also promotion. So you just focus on that 4 chapters. Okay, Sriti, so far you get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. All right. So short structure,
6, 7 apa tadi?
apa dia?
6, 7 dengan apa tadi, madam?
6, 7, 8, and also 9. Okay, the chapter that coming out for you from your final examination is chapter 6, chapter 7, chapter 8, and also chapter 9. Okay, 4 chapters. You can just look at the recording I've posted before. But for tonight's class, I want you to focus. After this, we can go through by chapters which part you should focus for short essay and which part you should focus for long essay. All right. So for example, this one, question 1 is coming from chapter 6. Questions 2 is coming from chapter 7. Question 3, chapter 8, and finally question 4 from chapter 9. Okay, so this is the example of the format of your final examination. All right, let us just pull through on long structured questions. So for long structured question, usually it is a long essay. So you need to discuss. You can see here, even though maybe the question didn't ask about example, you can just provide the example. Okay, if whatever question you get for tomorrow, not tomorrow. Berapa bulan you all punya test? When is your test? 16, is it?
Betul,
16.
madam.
So on 16, whatever on your long structured questions, even though the question didn't ask for examples, I need you to put the example so that if the example is correct, I will give extra marks also. Okay, any relevant answer is acceptable. All right, so this is discuss, explain, describe, and also discuss. So this is, you have to put it as a long essay. So again, altogether we have 8 questions, 4 short structured questions, and 4 long structured questions. This is long essay, even though the questions is very short, but the answer is very long. Okay, so it consists of 60 marks from part B and 40 marks from part A. So please answer all questions. Do not skip, even though you are not sure the answer is what is the answer. You have to write something. Ya, kena tulis juga. You have to put something. All right, clear about the formatting?
Yes, miss.
Okay. All right, good. And this is on August set B. Just now we are looking through at set A. This is from set B. Again, set B is the same from first chapter 6. We have 2 questions regarding chapter 6 about product. And then we have 2 questions. Again, 6 4 6 4. So the formatting is just the same. Okay. And then for long essay, also 4 questions. Okay. So the tips for you guys. Okay. Can someone just screenshot this one for your papers? The tips, the first tips that you can do is do not study, do not answering the questions from last semester. So meaning that usually the rules of UPTM or any other universities, we can't give you the questions that come up from last semester. So the tips is you can take this subtopic, all subtopic from chapter 6, 7, 8, 9, and maybe you can just skip reading it. That is the how you want to study the tips for final examination. Only for 0825, meaning that last semester's papers. So you can skip, okay, on maybe on this manufacturer, but I'll check back whether you can skip or not. Maybe they will test you these questions on long essay. Okay, so same goes with this one. Okay, we'll check again later on. All right, but the first tips you can do is this one. For long essay, usually they will not test you on this one. Okay, you can screenshot, print screen or screenshot or just take a picture on this part. So do not put your effort on this question. Usually, maybe they will not come up again on this part. Okay, clear that? Yeah, but I double check again. I will when we'll take a look on the slide later on, I will just advise again whether is this right or not. All right, usually the question will be different and not the same question. Same goes with this, the long structured questions and also the short structured for uh 08 to 5 last semester. All right.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Okay. So now let us just scroll on this slide. I want just you focus on the slide. So which part you should focus? Let us just check one by one. You all have the question. You can just ask anyone. So from today's class is under section 4, section 6, and also 7. Betul ke? 4, 6, 7 kan? We have 3 sections altogether. And also we have international students. So yang for the Malays, if you want to ask questions in Malay, also I can translate it back. Alright, you ada soalan, you boleh tanya je. Okay, you can just ask questions. Clear? Clear? Alright, so let us. Okay, good. Give me 1 minute. Eh?
Madam,
Ya, slide nampak dah. Apa soalan ni apa?
Nampak.
Ya,
Soalannya apa?
tanya
Apa?
soalan dia topik 6.
Nak tanya topik 6. Kita baru nak go through topik 6 lah ni.
Kan saya nak tanya tadi tu madam tak ada cerita apa-apa kan selepas madam cerita pasal format tu lah sebab saya lag lah tadi.
Kami lag, madam.
Oh, you lag. Tak apa, recording nanti dapat madam letak. Okay? So
Okay.
no worries about
You.
your line. Later on, I will put this recording. I think so far so good from my side. So I will post this recording tonight at Google Classroom later on. After we finish our class, then I can just post it in Google Classroom. Tengok dekat Google Classroom. Okay, so same goes again, double check. Again, who have paper tomorrow, you don't need to come to class for tonight. You just focus on your paper. Okay, later on, just look at this recording. All right, so let's go through on chapter 6. There are too many things to learn, to study on chapter 6. I need you to focus on a few parts. Okay, boleh? Can we go through now? Boleh ke?
Yes,
Yes,
madam.
All right, okay. So the first part on this one, the thing that you have to know, all right, go through this one. You need to know the difference between product and also services. Okay, from this slide you have, this is the thing that they're very basic questions they can ask on short structured questions. I need you to focus on slide number 6 also. Let's start from slide number 6. So sometimes they will ask you maybe 4 marks. Okay, what are the difference between product and also services? So what you should do is you give the definition, and the best is you give example. For example, a product is something physical that we can look and also feel. Maybe on the give example, toothpaste ke whatever, detergent ke, okay, clothes, shoes. Okay, that is the example. So same goes with service or services. After you give the definition, you can add on the example. So the example of service is maybe on hair salon. Then we have dentist. Then we have what? Counselor, education. Can there are so many types of example. So you can just give example even though the question didn't ask for example. Okay, that is the first tip because I'm the one who going to mark your paper. So if you blank, you just stuck with the definition, maybe when you give example, I can give at least 1 mark from there. Okay, clear tak?
Yeah, madam.
Clear. All right. Okay, so next we are going to look at the next slide, which important. I want to highlight on important slide yang usually on past years always ask about the questions. Yeah. All right. Then we have this one. Please refer on this one. Okay, so we have augmented product and also actual product. Sometimes the question will ask you the difference between augmented product and actual product. So what you can explain on this part, okay, you can just use your words. Slide macam ni nampak tak kalau madam besarkan? Can you see the slide?
Nampak, madam.
Nampak Okay. So when the question asks about the difference between a core product or a motor product, so your answer should be on this one. Okay, the actual product, okay, it consists of brand name, features, design, packaging, and quality level. So whereas this augmented product consists of delivery and credit, after sales service, warranty, and product support. So this is the thing that you can explain. Okay, if you want to explain further, you can just put actual product, for example, brand name. So brand name, we put, for example, Levi's. So Levi's is part of the actual product. The brand name is the actual product lah. Okay, in terms of the features, maybe you can give example of iPhone, Apple iPhone 17. Okay, the features that have in iPhone 17 is also part of actual product. Okay, then you want to talk about design. Okay, maybe you talk about Oppo or Samsung. They have a flip and also fold handphone. That it is also consists of, example of actual product. In terms of packaging, when you are buying a perfume, you get a box also for the perfume. So instead of the bottle of the perfume, you also get the box, and also paper bag when you are buying. That is also what we consist of actual product. And same goes with quality level. When you are buying something with high price, usually it is a quality, have a high quality level. So maybe like that, yeah, you can explain macam tu. Same goes with augmented product. So augmented product, you can give example after sales service. For example, okay, when we buy apa let's say Kowe or Kuku, you are buying Kowe or Kuku product. So they give after sales services. If you don't know how to use the product, you can just ask them. They will give the after sales service. So that is part of example of augmented product. Warranty. Sometimes you are buying something, a printer, you are buying a handphone, you get the warranty about 3 years, 5 years. So this is example of warranty. All right. So any product support that they give also part of augmented product and delivery and credit. Sometimes you buy the product, they give you a free delivery to at your house. For example, you are buying aircon from any electrical shop. So they will send the air conditioner to your house. They will do everything for you. So this is part of augmented product. Okay, usually they will ask this question. It can be 4 marks, it can be 6 marks. If the question asks about 6 marks, maybe you can give example just now. And like the example that I made again. But if the question asks you 4 marks, maybe you can just put for actual product, the example is brand name, features, design, packaging, and quality level. Okay, and for augmented product, they have a 4, which is delivery and credit, product support, warranty, and after sales service. So this is also slide number 6, slide number 8 also important for you, for you guys to just need to know about it. Okay, clear? Can I go next to the next?
Clear.
Yeah. Okay, next. What are you have to concentrate on which part is on this part. Let me check again. This one. Sorry. Mana dia begini? Sekejap, spelling pula. Let me check. Okay, just now slide number 8. You have to know about slide number 8. And then you should know about. Okay, this one lari sikit lah. Check back on your slide. This is also important. Sometimes the question for past question they ask about consumer product. If the question asks about consumer product, alamak, sekejap. Let me change the color first. So is it black or white? Black. Okay. Mana pergi tadi? Jap. Okay, if the question asks about consumer, 4 types of consumer product, the answer is convenience, shopping, specialty, and also unsold product. So if the question is long essay, how you want to answer this is you will explain about 5 marks. It depends on the marks. If the marks is 15, maybe you can just explain like this. So you start with convenience product. So any frequent purchase and have a little planning and also little shopping effort. This is under convenience product. Usually convenience product it has a low price. And in terms of distribution, it is a widespread distribution. We can get this convenience product at any supermarket near you, nearby. Okay. And then in terms of promotion, usually mass promotion by the producer. An example is toothpaste, magazine, laundry detergent. So you explain about convenience, then only you go to the next one, which is shopping product. Okay, then you go to specialty, and finally you go to unsold product. So this is how you answer long essay question. So again, this one, please make sure you focus also, because sometimes this is question from final semester. For final exam. Okay, they like to ask about this consumer product. But if the question asks about about the short structured dalam part A, so meaning that no need to put a long essay, put it in a short essay. Maybe giving example is one of the good idea. All right. Besides giving example, explain about the characteristic of this. So you should know on slide 10 is also important. So slide 6, slide 8, and also slide 10. All right. Okay. Next is apa lagi? Let me take on this one. What else that we can focus on this chapter? Ada market offering. Product means they will not ask you about this one because it's not I mean it's not easy for you to come up with this product line, product item, and also product mix. Okay, product line, product mix, product decision. This is all under the subtopic of individual product decision. Product quality, just learn about this, what definition of product quality. If you lost also, you can know what is product quality. You can just answer that. Okay, next, just now on apa lagi? Let me check. Yeah. Then we have product differentiation. This one, this one also maybe next next semester if you take this subject, then maybe you can learn on this. All right. Then what else? That is branding. Branding is very important. Okay, you should know about branding. Okay, in slide 25, this is just a general about branding. Okay, but the details about branding later on is slide yang bawah lah. Later on we will go through another slide. Okay, this is just a general what is packaging. So you see, packaging involve designing the container or wrapper for a product. Just now, a good example is when you buy a perfume. Okay, you will get the paper bag. So it is considered as packaging also. Then you will get the box for the perfume. So it is also considered as a packaging. Then when you open the box, you get the bottle. So the bottle is part of packaging also for the perfume. Okay, the real product is the liquid inside the bottle, which is the perfume. All right. Okay. Next, product line decision. They will not test you on this one. Stretching also, line filling also. I think this one not the famous questions for final examination. Okay, not this one, not also this one. But I think you need to also learn a little bit about what we call that, about the example. Sometimes you're not sure about the example, so you need to learn more. All right, this one, service characteristic. Okay, this one also one of the favorite questions in final exam for slide number 34. Usually on this one, they will ask you on long essay. Okay, but I didn't say any question for this semester, but what we did today is we just try to look at any spot questions that come out from past year question. So this is the famous question also from slide 34. All right, next is internal, external. This one not famous. Branding strategy is very famous. Okay, so especially this one. This one is sometimes they will ask you on 4 marks questions. Please differentiate the brand mark and also global brand. Please give the difference between brand name and brand equity. Okay, so slide 38 usually for short essay. Okay, they will ask you on short essay. All right, so brand positioning, this one, if the question asks, sometimes maybe you can just give your answer based on whether it is a logic or not the answer. So what are a good brand name selection? So same goes when you are looking for a baby's name. Let's say you are getting married and then you get a baby, then you want to put a name. So same goes with the product. Usually for the product, what are the quality for a good brand name? Usually the first one is based on the product benefit and also quality, and make sure it is easy to pronounce, easy to recognize, easy to remember. Okay, so this one just for your own purpose lah, study for this one. Alright, this is the thing yang usually keluar for final exam for long AC. Sometimes they will ask you the benefit of branding for long AC. Quite a popular question also for branding. Okay. All right. So if they ask you on this part, if they ask you on short structure, then maybe you can just depends on the question. If the question asks 2, then you give 2. If the question didn't state any how many point that they want, maybe you can give 4. Because usually this one 4 marks also can be. It can be also for 4 marks. What are the benefit of branding? Okay. All right. Next. You all okay? So far so good? Yes or no?
Madam,
Yeah. Soalan.
Okay.
yang benefits of branding ni dia dekat long essay ke short essay?
It can be long essay. It can be short essay.
Okay.
So if the question is dekat long essay, usually they will stated how many benefit that they want. Usually kalau long essay, usually 5. They want 5 because 15 marks. So consider 3 marks for each line. 3 marks, 3 marks, 3 marks. 5 times 3 is 15. Okay. But for short essay, sometimes it come up for short essay. If it didn't stated, you can put 2 or 3. But if the question stated they want 3 benefits, so any answer would be we can accept any answer. Okay, and maybe sometimes your answer is not in here. You just use your brain from logical thinking. If the answer is relevant, then I also will give mark for that. Okay, again. So untuk yang lain, kalau you for the international student, I translate for the Malay, for example. Now, okay, untuk yang Melayu, yang Melayu, yang for bahasa Melayu. So if the question soalan tanya pasal long essay, you kena bagi semua lima ni. Biasanya dia minta 5. Untuk short essay, kalau dia tak mention berapa banyak dia nak, maybe you can just give 2 atau 3. But if the question minta 3 question, then 3 benefit, then you give 3. And apa-apa jawapan yang you tak hafal, you just goreng je. Apa benefit bila buat branding bila Khairul Aming buat branding sambal nyet, apa benefit dia? So you just hentam kromo, you just goreng saja, itu pun madam boleh terima kalau relevant. If the answer is relevant but not in the answer scheme, but it is relevant and logic, I will give also the marks. Okay, clear? Okay, next. This is just a simple major brand strategy, blah, 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 blah. This one is famous for long AC. Okay, make sure you learn this for long AC. Okay, what are the manufacturer brand? Ada tak example I give? This is example I give. So we have Milo, we have this apa Skechers ni? Ni Skechers, is it Skechers? S ni? We have Apple. So this is example
Okay.
of Skechers kan? Okay. So kita ada Apple, we have Milo, we have Skechers. This is example of the first one just now, which which is manufacturer or national brand. I need you to put the definition for this if this question come out from apa long AC ataupun short AC. Okay, marketed under the manufacturer's own name, meaning that the manufacturers are using their own name. And that's why the example for this one is Apple and also Skechers. Okay, number 2 is store or retail or private brand. So created and owned by a reseller of a product or service. So meaning that example for this one, I'll give on this one. So any retail like supermarket Lotus, we have Guardian, we have Watson, we also have Giant in Malaysia, also Maidin. If you see, they come up with their own brand. So you see, this is Lotus supermarket. At the same time, this retailer also sell from other brands. Yeah, from Nescafe, Nestle brand, from other brand. But at the same time, they are using also the same name as their supermarket. So this is what we call on retail or private brand. All right, next is number 3 is licensing. Use names and symbol created by other companies or well-known movie character. This one is usually what we call on when they are using this licensing. So give the example. This one, Marvel versus X Miniso. Miniso is so famous in Malaysia. So for our international students, you all know about Miniso? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
If not, you can just after finish final exam, you go. My town ada ke Miniso? Tak ada kot, no? Ada ke my town? Madam rasa no, Mana terdekat Miniso? Where is the nearest Miniso, maybe ada Superman. You just apa Google it lah. Okay, so this is a licensing. How they did? Marvel is international brand. Okay, Miniso. Miniso brand mana Korea ke Japan? Who knows about Miniso? Study a little bit about Miniso. Sekejap, mari check. Miniso country. Product by which country? Mana ni dah hilang pula. Let me check.
China we do.
China, sorry, China. So Miniso, China and also Marvel. Marvel from? Cepat. Marvel US ke mana? Brand from Marvel. From which
US.
country? Confirm US. Confirm ke? Are you sure? Yes. Okay. So Marvel is brand from United States and Miniso is from China. So you just imagine, even though there are some war now regarding this China and so US in terms of this, all this, what we call that, products, but now this is example of how they do a branding but licensing. Okay, so the product is on Miniso, but the brand that under this character is from Marvel. All right. Okay, so last is on dah besar dah ni. On after co-branding. Co-branding means that use the established brand name of two different company and they become together. They work together. Disney and also Croc is a good example. This one apa Christy Ng and also Monster. This is handbag from Christy Ng. Christy Ng Malaysia kan? Okay, this one, Apple Watch and also Nike, work together to come up with a product. So this is how they did brand sponsorship. This is a famous question for long essay also. So you better check on this one, on how to answer the brand sponsorship. Okay, next. Sikit lagi Just a little bit on this one. We go through on this one. Sorry. Brand development. No. This is not a famous question. This is not. Maybe this one, sometimes they come ask you about the how to manage a brand. Okay, managing a brand. Sometimes maybe on 4 marks for these questions. All right, next is step in development process. This one famous for this has 7 steps. 8 step ID generation, ID screening, concept and development. This one famous for long AC. Usually famous for long AC. All right. So I think I'll check back on past questions whether this one have been tested or not on 05 or 0825. Okay, we check later. All right. Next is this is how you want to answer on the steps. This the 8 step just now. All right. Okay, this is the elaboration from there. Yeah, I think this one for this semester, I think didn't come up for the questions. All right. So this one on customer-centered approach, also not a famous. This one is a very famous questions. Please do not miss this one for final examination. Okay. So even though last semester, I think let me check on last sem just now. Product life cycle. Last sem, is it coming out or not? 08? 5 stages. Explain 5 stages of product cycle. Last sem ada, but okay, I understand now. Okay, sometimes, okay, a given situation, they can ask you the same question. So because this thing is very famous, so sometimes it can be tested also. So for my tips for you, for chapter 6, please also focus on product life cycle. Okay, for long AC or for short AC. Usually prepare for long AC. Okay, when you study for long AC, so when the question come out in short structured also, you can answer it very well. All right. All right. So this one, you please study on the stages of product life cycles. All right. Okay, that's all for chapter 6. Clear or not clear? Clear tak? Ada
Clear,
questions?
madam.
All right, let's go to chapter 7. After giving until chapter 9, then maybe I give you time to study by your own. If you need another extra class tomorrow, just let me know. Maybe for certain topic, how to answer. Okay, tomorrow I also free for at night. All right, so for chapter 7, what should we focus? As you can see the slide just now, nampak tak? From the chapter 6, we have about 79 slide. But after discussing, you already know what to focus. I think you can just focus on the thing that we have mentioned before. All right. Okay, can we just continue on the chapter 7? Okay, boleh? Boleh, boleh.
Boleh.
Okay. So chapter 7 is regarding price. Price also important because this question, if you didn't study, then you will not know the answer. The problem is this chapter is you need to know about the price. Okay, so let us just look on the slide what are important on this topic. So this one, okay. Definition, if come up with 4 marks, I don't think so. Too easy. This one is a famous question for 15 marks. So usually you have to explain each of these consists of 5 marks. Cost-based pricing competition. How to answer this question is you have to really remember on this part. This one is consideration in setting price. You have to remember what the question asks. Again, consideration in setting price, they might ask you this question. Second is, let me check. The second question is on, give me 1 minute. Sekejap, 1 minute ya. Okay. It different with this one. This one is how to set a pricing strategies for a new product. Again, the reminder for you is to really check the question and to check whether the question asks about new product pricing strategy or the question asks about consideration in setting price. So if you check the question asks about new. The keyword is new pricing strategy. So the answer will not be this one. Okay, the answer will be mana tadi just now? In slide number 20. Okay, so for slide number 20, if the question asks about new product pricing strategy, the answer is whether market skimming pricing or market penetration. Okay, there will be two answer for new product. Okay, but if the question asks only for consideration, what are the consideration? Explain about consideration in setting price. Okay, without mentioning the new product ataupun new price. So this is will be the answer. So again, this part is on 15 marks. Just remember on 5 mark each. 5 mark for cost-based pricing, 5 mark for competition-based pricing, and another 5 mark is cost for customer value-based pricing. All right. So the explanation is here. You can just read by yourself. Okay, then we also have value-based pricing versus cost-based pricing. So where this coming from it just now, let me check. This one on cost-based is number 1. The value-based is number 3. Okay, this is just more detail on value-based pricing and also versus cost-based pricing. All right. Okay, this one just now consider. This one also famous. Just now famous for 20 marks. This one also famous questions. Yeah, for short essay. What are the consideration affecting pricing decision? So it can be internal, it can be also external. All right. Just check back on this. My I think the ada video ke? I think double check on the video whether I'll explain on this one or not. Okay, or in the class. Check back on this one. So this one also famous questions for short essay. Okay. Then overall, this one is just a statement on what are the pricing. This is just a main statement just now. Okay. This now. Okay. Organizational consider. This one is coming from where? From here. Can you see this overall? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everything is explained down here. Okay. All right. Let us go through on this part. This one is 20 marks. It can be 20 marks. It can be also 6 marks. Okay. Bukan 20 marks. I'm so sorry. 15 marks or it can be on 6 marks. Okay. It can be jadi dua lah. It can be two part of the questions. Whether they ask you on, tapi usually for this one, I think more to what we call that on short essay. Yeah, because as you can see, the slide is very simple, only on market scheming pricing and market penetration. So focus this one on short structured AC. All right, next. Why choose market scheming? This one pernah keluar last time. This one on past year also. This one is same is what when you learn about market scheming. This is why what the explanation also. Okay. All right. Why choose penetration? This one also more explanation on market penetration. All right, next is product mix pricing. Ha ha ha. Product mix pricing. So meaning that you have to really look at the question. Just now, my tips is you look whether the question asks about new product or not. Second, this one, for product mix pricing, also a famous questions. Okay, famous question untuk product mix pricing for it can be short AC for mix pricing, and it can be also for long AC. So how you want to answer this? When you want to answer this, first you give the product line pricing, you get marks. Then 2 marks for the description. Setting price across entire product line. Then you give example. Kat mana example? This is example after, slide after. So you give example, you get another marks. Yeah, so each mark consists of 3 marks. So we have 5 points. 3 times 5 is 15 marks. So stand by this one for long AC questions. Okay, clear tak? Okay, we have this under product line pricing, captive, by product, and also product bundle. Okay, this is the just the definition. Okay, price adjustment also is a very famous question. For chapter 7, a little bit I mean you have to really memorize a few things. But again, the keyword is to really check on the question whether the keyword is it product price mix just now? Yep. Product mix pricing or mana just now? Let me check. Okay, the keyword again, whether it asks about product mix pricing, whether the question asks about new product strategies or consideration to setting a price. So this is a considerations in setting price. So you really have to look at the question and answer it. If they ask about consideration, the keyword is consideration in setting a price, not a new price, but a price. So this is the answer. Clear tak kelas? Clear tak on this part? So
Clear.
you have to
Yeah,
memorize
madam.
the title. You have to memorize the title actually, and you do the mind mapping later on. Yeah, you all buat mind mapping for this one, then you will answer very well on this part. Okay, so sometimes they ask about new product, so the answer is market scheming and market penetration. If the question asks about product mix pricing, it can be 5. It can be also 3 under 6 marks and short essay also. Okay, then if they ask about this just now, the last one is price adjustment. So this is also famous questions on long essay. So this one also you have to prepare for long essay, price adjustment. Okay, the explanation if the slide after, for discount and allowance, segmented pricing, all the example is here, so you can just memorize on this. Okay, and this one class, can you just put just write somewhere? Yeah, this is also important. Sometimes even though this is part of the main tajuk tadi apa even though it is part of, let me check, a price adjustment. Please look at this slide. Even though it is part of geographical pricing is a small part in this whole part. So this is also geographical pricing is also the thing that you have to concentrate for long AC. Okay. So I already remind you, so you better do your homework for geographical pricing. Okay, so we have 5: FOB pricing, uniform delivered pricing, zone pricing, basing pricing, freight absorption pricing. 5 types of pricing, and also give example from here. Okay, all right, clear? Clear class? Okay, international pricing.
Yes.
Okay, the factors to put international pricing. This one maybe you can learn on short essay. Okay, short essay for international pricing. Okay, other than that, I think dah the end cukup. And that's all. All right. So okay. So far okay for the 2 chapters. Can I proceed about another 2 chapters? Ke you want tomorrow? You want tonight or tomorrow? Tonight, yeah?
Tonight.
Very good. So I like the spirit. So better focus on chapter 8. Now we are looking on chapter 8. So no worries. I will give back this video afterward. So let us go through and chapter 8. Chapter 8 we have only 25 slide. Okay, but we have to study in which part on chapter 8 usually they ask for short question, short AC or for long AC. All right. So let me check. Okay, so for the first slide, okay, your this one channelization, okay, how channel members add value. This one, oh, this one sometimes they ask for 6 marks. So 2 points ataupun 2 marks each. So 6 marks, this one focus. They will not ask you to draw, but if the question asks about the number of channel, if you happen to be you memang remember this picture, maybe you can just draw. Okay. All right. So this is the key function performed by channel members. Channel members including agent, including wholesaler, including retailer. So the key function is this one to help to complete the transaction and also to help to fulfill the completed transaction. So this is the two main key function. Okay. For this. All right. Let us just go through. Apa lagi ada kat sini number of channel level also important for 4 marks. We have direct marketing and indirect marketing. This is number of channel levels. Okay, we have physical flow, flow of ownership, payment flow, information flow, okay, and also promotion flow. Later on, when you get this slide, okay, maybe you can just also scroll down. Maybe they have some information down here. Okay, scroll down later on. Okay. All right. What's more important? Marketing. This one. Please major channel alternative. Number of intermediaries to use. This one under the topic. This one. Please memorize this for long AC. Okay, numbers of intermediaries to use. Sometimes the question asks about numbers of intermediaries of to use. Sometimes the question asks about distribution intensity. That's why I put stroke here. So these two questions, when they ask about distribution intensity. So the answer is on this part. Okay, on whether it is intensive, exclusive, or selective. All right. You can also give example later on for convenience good, maybe on toothpaste, again on the detergent. For the luxury good, maybe you can give example from Louis Vuitton, LV, or Prada. Okay. For shopping goods, it can be Skechers, Bata, whatever brand for your clothing brand line. So also can. All right. So this is the thing important for long AC. All right. Next, retailing. Okay, retailing also important. Where is types of retailer? This one also for short AC. Sometimes they ask the retailer classification. Okay. So this is the question is on retailer classification. So far slide ada tersangkut tak? Slide okay tak? I mean hang is it ada hang tak?
Okay.
Not lagging at all. Tak lag.
Okay.
Okay, tak ada lagging Alright. Okay. Mana just now Okay, this is on types of retailer just now. Level of service also standby for short AC. Sometimes they ask about level of service. Self-service, you go to Starbucks, you get this self-service, meaning that you have to go there kan. Alright, we have limited service and sometimes full service. Full service is at any restaurant, especially fine dining, they will give you the full service. Okay. Alright, this one very famous for long AC. Okay, for long AC, they like to ask you about this question. Okay, but let me check last semester keluar ke tak this one. Okay, I think maybe for last semesters ada yang dia ask about 05 to 05. Okay, already tested on this one. So usually they ask about major types of store retailers. All right. Again, this one is very famous. Please, 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 please for long AC. Study retailing trend for long AC. Give example. I've already put the example and also description. You just need to memorize this and give example. Okay. Uh, excuse me. Kejap, bagi minum nak bersin je lah. Kejap. Alright. Okay, sorry. Oh, bersin sekejap. Okay. This one, as you can see, for this one, there are too many points. Maybe you can just take 5. Okay, excuse me. Nampak dah bersin-bersin dah, madam. Okay, maybe you can just take 5 or 6 from here. Okay, so give example. Okay, as you can see, this one, they have until 12. No need to memorize until 5. Until 12. Maybe you can take maximum is 6. Okay, from this point, maybe you can just memorize 6 from this point. Okay, usually for long essay, they will not ask you to explain what is omni-channel, what is quick commerce, what is no. Usually they just give you the main idea. They need you to explain on retailing, trend and development. Okay, clear tak? Is it clear?
Okay, madam.
Okay, this one please, 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 memorize on this part. Okay. Alright, I think trends and development just now. Dah, cukup lah. That's all. Okay, so tak banyak on chapter 8. There's not many thing to remember, but this thing also important. Intensive, selective, exclusive. I need you to focus on this part. Okay, so also on the level of service a little bit. On which one? On this retailing, trend and development. Okay, this is all the major part that you have. This is also key function performed by channel members. This one also sometimes they ask about what are the key functions. So you can just give this. Okay, so far so good. So as you can see down of these notes, dekat notes you nanti you just drag this one. You just drag here. There are some notes down here. Okay, so how to explain about information? This one, gathering and distributing information about consumer producer. This is all how you want to explain on this slide. All right. Okay, can we go to the last chapter? I think that's all for this chapter. Boleh
Boleh.
All right. Sriti, you still there? Let me check on Teams. Besides Sriti, where is my international student?
Madam,
Yeah.
boleh sambung esok tak? Sebab esok ada paper HRM.
Tak apa, you sambung esok. Mereka kata tadi, my announcement is whoever have question paper tomorrow, you just continue with your papers. So Madam will give recording. So later on you buka recording ni. Okay?
Okay, madam.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you. Good luck for tomorrow. Siapa yang ada paper esok, whoever have paper tomorrow, you can just leave this Teams. I will put the recording. No worries. Just focus on your paper for tomorrow. That's more important than my paper. Okay. So we have Habibah, we have
Thank you so
Ibrahim,
much,
we
ma'am.
have okay. If you have Ibrahim, you have paper tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am.
Better you focus on your paper. Just now my announcement was whoever have paper for tomorrow, you better go to study for tomorrow's subject. Later on, I will give all the recording. Okay, so maybe for tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, you study this recording also. All right, thank you. Okay.
Thank you so much,
Alright.
ma'am.
Alright. Okay, focus on your paper. Sama juga yang lain ya. Jangan datang ke Madam ni, jangan risau. Madam bagi the recording. I will give the recording. Alright. So now let us focus on chapter 9. Chapter 9, yeah. Banyak few berapa slide dia? Let me check on the slide. We have about 66, too many things to remember. So the better you focus which part yang Madam mentioned. Boleh? Boleh ke?
Boleh,
Ada
madam.
Boleh,
ada lagi.
madam.
Jangan tidur lagi eh.
Boleh.
Jangan tidur lagi. Alright. Jap. Okay, so let us go through one by one to topic 9. Bukan one by one, yang mana important je eh. Okay, this one is the main marketing mix for piece, price, place, promotion. Then this one is important. Please memorize, we have a promotion mix. Okay, we all have this promotion mix. Okay, give me 1 minute. One minute ya. Okay. Alright, okay. Again, just now kat mana? Dekat sini. This one famous for long essay. Make sure you prepare for this. This is the main chapter of this chapter promotion. We have advertising, public relations, sales promotion, personal selling, and also digital marketing or direct marketing. So you need to know the difference between all these five. Ni paling penting sekali, paling important. Alright, this one pass. Okay, integrated also pass. No need to learn about this one. Key component of IMC also pass. Yelah, medium pass. Sekali keluar padan ke. Alright, yes, you have to pass on this part. Okay, maybe for following SEM nanti baru study lah. Okay, and then next. Chapter berapa tadi? 9. Okay, next we go to this. This one is the overall just now for your first slide tadi yang kata important tu. This one standby for 15 marks. You need to know everything about this. Alright, especially please memorize this. For all yang ada ni, I need you to memorize this. Mana dia punya ni? You have sorry. Memorize the objective. Sometimes the question asks about the objective. Okay, let me change this first. Okay, sometimes the question asks about objective. You have to know each of the promotional tools by their objective. Memorize the objective. All right, pull versus promotion also famous for 4 marks questions. Okay, 4 marks questions. They're very famous. All right, then we have advertising. Advertising, you need to know. For this topic, you need to know every definition. So if I become a student, I mean you, okay, I will learn this one. I will memorize this one first. For each item promotional tools, what are the definition and what are the objective? Okay, so that you can just pass this one after you memorize the thing that at slide 11. Slide 11 is more important. All right. Okay, so under advertising objective, we have 3. This one important. Take note, this one important. Sometimes the question asked in what we call that on short essay. Sometimes it can be on long essay. Right? Okay, next. This one also, maybe you can just read on this one, the types of category. This is an example of advertising. If the question asks about the objective of advertising, you can also give example of advertising. Print advertisement, broadcast advertisement, online advertisement, digital, outdoor advertisement, and so on. All right. So sometimes benefit drawback, no. This one also no. Definition, again, you need to know every definition and also objective. So this one is very important. Sometimes they would like us what are the function of public relation. Okay, this is a famous question to us. So for public relation, what are the thing that what we call that? mm, function, public relation function. Okay, after function, tools ada tak? This is function. This is role, impact. This one. Please, slide number 27, please read this one also. So on public relation chapter, the famous one is function of public relation and also PR tools, public relation tools. So this one is very famous for long essay. Okay, sometimes they will ask you 5 public relation tools. I need you to remember what are the tools, what are the purpose, and the usage for each. So as you can see, for this one, product placement, brand committee. Okay, tak dah cukup. Alright. So I need you to study on this one. PR tools, PR, function of PR. Okay, next, this one, product launching. This one just go next. Personal selling again. All the promotional mix. We have 5 promotional mix. You need to know again the definition and also the objective. Okay, let's say this question come up for final exam, and you forget the points. So what you should do is the importance of personal selling. The thing that you have to do is just put yourself if you are a salesman, because personal selling is dealing with face to face, two-way communication. So you just imagine you are selling a two-way communication. You're selling a product, and the product needs to be in face to face. So what are the importance of doing personal selling? Okay, maybe the thing that you can put in your um, answer. Okay, yang tak ada dalam slide ni, maybe you can just put maybe the importance is the customer will understand more. Because when face to face, meaning that they can object and they can ask questions, and you can straightly answer the question in front of the customer. So we have a better understanding, a better communication when this personal, one of the important personal selling. That is contoh example lah. So if you stuck, you can just try your best to relate it. When we're talking about person selling, you put yourself as a salesman. Right? Okay, clear tak so far? So far so good?
Dear madam.
So far, so
Clear.
good.
Okay, so good ya. Okay, just a little bit, sikit lagi. Kat mana kita? Okay, this one is sales management. Again, definition for each just now for sales tadi. Mana sales ada tak? Step in selling process. This one nanti Sam depan dah baca. This one is step in selling process. Maybe for another Sams you can learn on this part. Okay, what more? Again, sales promotion. I need you to answer to memorize. Slide number berapa tadi? Important, paling important is slide number 17. Sorry. Slide number. Where is the slide?
11 kan madam?
11. So slide of 11 slide ni. Slide 11 is the heart of this chapter. If you can memorize everything about this one, insyaAllah you boleh jawab semua. You can answer all. Alright, because down here you just dia pecahkan lagi, go detail kan. Alright. Okay, next is promotion. Just now I need you to know about the definition, the objective. You need to know about the objective. This is the famous question also for objective. Yeah. Okay, next. Apa lagi? Ada lagi ke? Let's. This one also famous question. Sales promotion tools. Again, same with just now untuk PR. PR tools famous. Promotional tools also famous. So when they are doing sales promotion, what are the tools? Apa benda yang dia guna? Alatan yang dia guna bila dia nak buat sales promotion. So the tools are coupon. Sometimes you go to Domino's, you get coupon. Go to KFC, they give you coupon. Go to Pizza Hut, they give you extra coupon. Sometimes you just walk around the shopping mall, they give you a miniature sample of the product for perfume. Kan? That is samples. Okay, rebate is something that when you buy it, you paying cash, you get some rebates. For example, you are buying a car, then you get rebates. The car is 50K, 50,000 for my V. And then they give you 3,000 rebates. So meaning that if you buy the car today or in a certain promotion period, so you will get 50,000 minus 3K. So the total loan will be on 47K. All right. Okay, price pack, you just learn about this
Madam,
one premium. Yeah.
Rebates tu macam kita beli something dapat cashback ke?
Cashback tu kejap. Cashback dia bukan. Dia cashback boleh ke? Kejap mana fikirkan. Dia yang penting you kena beli dulu baru dapat. Boleh juga cashback also can. Okay, but cashback tu usually I'm afraid ada ke cashback without using apps? Kalau sometimes we are using apps, yes, we get cashback. Okay, you guna Atome, you dapat cashback. You guna, last time kita ada Shopback. Shopback pun you dapat juga. Sometimes you guna Shopee or Lazada apps, you get the cashback. You guna Agoda, you dapat cashback. Betul tak?
Betul.
Betul. But maybe the cashback is on digital punya example. Digital punya example untuk rebates. Tapi boleh je gunakan. Kalau nak guna example tu pun madam accept juga lah. Your answer for that. But you only we get the rebates after you are paying for that product full price. Okay. Okay, good. Okay, tak apa. Nanti study sendiri untuk sales promotional tool. Kejap tengok ada lagi tak. Yang again tadi objektif untuk semua wajib ada tahu dah tak banyak lah I think bawah-bawah ni apa lagi next let me just check tools ada benda this one as you can see sales promotion tool there are too many things no need to remember everything maybe just this one dah cukup dah no need to learn until 10 or 12 points maybe 5 or 6 enough okay this is example this one banyak on example je bagi alright direct marketing direct mail I think I think kalau keluar mati madam tak ingat madam soalan dia apa. Adalah on digital advantages maybe some of the advantages you need to learn of using this. Mana advantages dia dekat sini tak? On digital marketing is there any slide on advantages of using this? This is comparison. This is online marketing. Digital channel social. Let me just check on this one. Marketing conclusion terus. Okay. So sometimes the questions might ask about what are maybe the advantages of using digital marketing to promote a product. Maybe they can ask that. Okay, apa answer you? What are you going to answer if the question asks what are the advantages of using digital marketing? This is direct. Digital is this one. Okay. As you can see, this is the definition, and then we have the key characteristic, then we have the tools of using this. So KBKK question, sometimes the question is not in the slide. They ask you what are the 3 advantages of using digital marketing. Boleh jawab tak? Can you answer that? If the question asks what are the 3 advantages of using, boleh, apa contohnya? You jawab apa? What are the example of the answer? The first one?
Jawapannya yang
Wish
key
multiple.
karakteristik boleh?
Ulang balik. Jawapan dia kat mana?
Key karakteristik tu boleh ke jadi?
Yang mana 60?
Yang dekat key karakteristik tu.
Tak boleh key
Online pilihan
characteristic.
tu.
Tak boleh sebab this one is the key characteristic is ciri-ciri digital marketing. First dia kena online. So tu bukan advantages. Yang kedua bila kita guna digital marketing dia kena ada targeted nak guna apa TikTok. You nak cater siapa? Macam kakak naga tu dia guna TikTok. Tahu kan kakak naga? You know about kakak naga? That selling toys for kids. So dia ada targeted dia punya segment. Kan dia ada segment which segment to to focus on. Okay, analytical is the data yang dia guna to measure. Bila dia buat TikTok they can see the data. This is all the key characteristic, not the advantages. So the question might ask you, what are the advantages of using digital marketing? This one you have to answer by yourself. Okay, maybe apa? Untuk apa the advantages? You can save cost.
Reach more
You
people.
don't kan? You can apa?
Better engage
Okay,
ni,
better.
ni madam, increase better engage.
Engagement tadi betul lah. Better engagement might be the answer. Okay, a better engagement. Why? Because when you are doing from digital marketing, it is a live and you can answer all the questions through TikTok, whatever platform that they use. Okay, a better engagement. Okay, and then second, just now ada seorang lelaki jawab
Reach
tadi
more
apa?
people.
Reach more people. Yes.
Reach more
Uh,
people.
Yes, reach more people is one of the advantages of using this digital marketing because through this you can go worldwide, kan? When you are doing maybe TikTok, okay, the whole sometimes it can up to 30K, kan? Cuba you all buka TikTok you all. Can you just open your TikTok? Can you tengok live tak? Siapa live yang tengah banyak view sekarang? Buka TikTok sekejap tengok. Macam mana kita nak tengok eh? Okay, if you open your TikTok, okay, I need to know the one what live. So in terms of viewer, apa viewer paling ramai, boleh tengok ke? Can someone just check? You all tahu tak macam mana nak tengok? Can you know in terms of live? Kat mana benda nak tengok ni? Okay, you all boleh tengok tak agak-agak? Siapa tahu pasal TikTok? You want to see the live tapi you want to see the viewers. Dia buka kat ni, dia pergi dekat.
Nak
Siapa
tengok
tahu?
viewers macam mana?
Macam ni, sekarang ni tengah live, kita nak tengok live yang tengah ada dekat TikTok. Bagi example kat Madam, one of the viewers yang ramai untuk tengah tengok live dia. Faham tak? Faham tak?
Oh,
Sebab dekat Madam ni macam tak best je 17 orang. Merapu-rapu je. Ada
kejap,
tak
kejap.
contoh? Ha. So I need you to open your TikTok. Just check on any brand or anything lah yang buat live. But I need the viewers maybe more than apa? Many viewers for that. Sebab dekat
His
Madam
people
ni
reach
Alif.
214.
Sabar, seorang. Alif Syukri sekarang tengah buat live ke
Solos.
tak sekarang?
Solos
Ada.
tengah live, madam.
Siapa?
Solos tengah live.
Solos, siapa Solos? Solos.
Gamers.
Okay, Solos shop ke?
Tak, gamers.
Tak,
Dia ada
I
bahagian
gamer.
ada
Ha?
shopping.
Tak, kita nak tengok live sekarang. Yang ni lah, yang tengah game ni lah.
Madam.
5 point. Yes.
Wawa Zainal pun tengah live.
Okay, let me see on Wawa Zainal. Mira nak
Tapi
screenshot.
dia guna akaun Arizara tu.
Cuba, tak. Boleh tak korang tolong madam, korang screenshot je nak tunjuk bahagian viewers tu masuk dalam grup. Wawa. Sabar. Mari tengok Wawa dulu. Wawa ada berapa? 1 point. Mana? Wawa ada berapa orang tengok ni? Alif sabar. Macam mana nak tengok berapa ramai dia punya viewers ni kat Wawa ni?
Alif ada 75,000.
Alif? Ya. Okay, kita tengok. Okay, let us look at Alif Syukri jap. Okay, tadi dah untuk Solos dah masuk. Asal dia kat sini pula ni. Alif Alif Syukri, this is one of the businessmen. Asal dia type salah ni. Alif Syukri. Okay, this is example of in terms of tadi engagement. Wow, banyaknya. Ada seorang dah screenshot belum?
Dah,
Saya dah screenshot.
Okay, so alright, this is yang screenshot tu. This is example of mana dia screenshot? Okay, 76,000 ramainya tengok dia. Okay, so what are the advantages? So tadi siapa kawanku kata the first advantages just now a better engagement. Second is to reach more viewers tadi Apa yang second tadi?
Reach more people.
Reach more people pun boleh, reach more potential customer. Okay, lagi maybe in terms of save cost. Instead of opening a booth which you have to pay for certain rental for booth, you have to set up the booth, you have to wait to people for coming, and only in that area in terms of geographical, only on for example Damansara. Okay, so save cost also part of why we are using digital marketing. You just need Wi-Fi, kan? Alright, so be prepared for the questions if they ask advantages of using digital marketing. Okay, so this one, this is the answer also. Slide number 58. Okay, precise targeting. Just now kawan you sebut better the better engagement pun part of it lah. Okay, precise targeting using this data and analytic. Okay, lagi apa? More detail analytic to measure the engagement. Yeah, your friends talking about the better engagement just now. Okay, then this one also advantages interactive and engaging content through digital platform. We can create many interactive advertisement or using this digital punya part. Apa lagi? Cost effective. Just now already I'm talking about cost, right? And also your friend talk about global reach potential to target. Meaning that in terms of reach more people. All right. Okay, dah done. Okay, I think that's all. This one you can just look around on this part. On the channel we have omni channel. I think this one just now ada dekat atas. Check back. Digital channel for online marketing. Yeah, remember key tools is not advantageous. Key tools is what are the platform to use and so on. All right. This one is digital channel when you are using social media marketing. This one also you can add on. As these advantages of using digital marketing. There are two-way communication. You can also comment directly to all the comment response from customer. You can just comment directly. Okay, influencer collaboration also part of the advantages. Sometimes you want to collab. Alif Shukri, one of the example, which he likes to collaborate with third party lah. Okay, targeted advertising also can. Alright, dah. I think that's all for this chapter. Dah cukup. That's all. Right? Alright, okay. So again, let me check on the recording. I will stop recording now and give me about 15 to 20 minutes for the recording to be in the downloaded. After downloaded, may masukkan dalam Google Classroom. You will check back on Google Classroom. Okay. So please focus on how to answer. You already know the format. We have part A, part B. For those yang datang lambat tadi, you can just check back. For those who come late to my class, you can check back from the beginning of this video. Then you check back on this format. So we have part A, part B. Part A is short structured AC. Part B is long AC. We don't have MCQ question, multiple choice. We don't have the true false questions. Okay. All right. Okay. So far so good. You have 2 days. You have another 2 days. Kalau you ask madam, you can get A for this subject. Please read, memorize. Do not cheat. I trust you that you can be better. You have 2 days already. What we call that? Try to make the content, the slide to more concentrated. So I just need you to focus on whatever tips that I have given to you. All right. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you so much. Good night. Assalamualaikum. See you when you can just ask questions.
Thank
But I
you,
think
madam.
kalau madam jawab lambat again, I will reply maybe tomorrow. Okay. All right. That's
Okay.
all.
Thank you,
Thank you.
madam.
Madam,
Yeah.
Thank you, madam.
Assalamualaikum.
boleh
No,
tak
Khalida nak.
esok kalau esok madam rajin, kita buat fokus yang untuk slide juga.
You
Fokus yang
okay.
slide tu kita boleh.
Untuk yang slide boleh, tapi
Madam.
sabar bagi madam jawab dulu. Soalan pertama tadi, yes, tomorrow if you need extra class, okay, maybe we can focus, but I need you to point which slide number. Okay, madam dah tak nak go
Okay,
through dah,
madam.
sekali je secara langsung tadi, sekali je. So you bagi tahu madam slide nombor berapa, which slide, then we can explain more on that part for tomorrow class. Maybe 9 o'clock jugalah. Okay. Okay, soalan kedua. Second question tadi apa?
Madam.
Yo, Kawa,
Kalau
Rizmi, what?
macam kan yang untuk yang bahagian essay tu kan. Let's say kalau tak buat essay, buat macam dalam point tapi explanation, example dan sebagainya pun boleh juga ke atau memang nak kena dalam essay juga?
Boleh buat point. Contohnya point number 1 ialah sales promotion. Then you pun cerita. Bawah tu start essay. Sales promotion, the definition of sales promotion is blah 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 blah. The example of sales promotion is blah 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 blah. Tapi you mulakan dengan point A, for example sales promotion. Boleh? Tapi kalau you just buat everything in bullet, it's like PowerPoint. You put the first one sales promotion, bullet number 2 paid, communication, bullet number 3, coupon, yang tu mark sikit lah because you don't explain well. I need you to explain detail sikit.
Yalah, dia macam dia in bullet point tapi dia ada explanation lah.
Yes,
Dia
ada
terus
as
go
long as
through explanation.
ada explanation acceptable. Okay, contohnya 4 types of mix, apa 4 types of promotional mix. So you put number 1 sales promotion A, then you explain, boleh. B, you put personal selling, then you explain. Okay, acceptable.
Okay, thank
Example
you,
jangan
madam.
lupa. Put example jangan lupa. Alright, sebelum kita habis ada soalan lagi? Ada tak? Madam tadi buat
Macam
ingusan
tak
ni. Macam tak ada tak apa, try dulu baca dulu. You try to read first the 4 chapters and then try to maybe ada certain part yang you very your weakness in certain slide. So make sure next tomorrow point it out as which slide number, which chapter, then maybe we can discuss together online also. Alright. Okay, I think that's all for today. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you, madam.
Alright.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam.